This is Jeff O'Leary, the Village Guru, Mississauga Real Estate Broker. And in today's episode, I'm going to go over the age-old question, should I buy my next house first or should I sell first? This video is excellent for home sellers. You're not going to want to miss it. Let's go. Should you buy first? Should you sell first? This is a question all homeowners have to deal with when they're thinking of moving. Heck, I even talk about it with my wife when we buy our next house, whether we're just going to go ahead and buy it and sell, or maybe we get our house ready first, sell, see how much money we make, and then we can go after the next house. There's no right or wrong answer. What I'm going to do in this video is go over the pros and cons of both. That way I'll give you enough information that hopefully you can make the right decision for you. So let's get going. So first, let's talk about buying first. I'm going to go out on a limb based on a lot of experience and say the majority of buyers nowadays buy their next home first. Now, advantages include being able to take your time on the home search process, make sure you get everything you want, and really enjoy that experience of buying a home. Because let's face it, it can be fun to look at homes. Now I want to go over the cons of buying a house first. Well, the big one is simple. If you go ahead and buy a house and you currently own your own home, during this time, you're on the hook for two houses. So you have to ask yourself, how will you feel about that stress until you sell your current home? A lot of people say it's no problem, and then we go through the process and I can tell that the stress level goes from 0 to 150. You have to realize that once you buy that house, you're on the hook for both of them. So think about that and make sure that it's something you can accept. The other downfall of buying a house first is if you need to sell your current home, you're kind of under the gun to get that deal done, which means you're not at the luxury of testing the market and trying to get a higher price, and you're more likely to take any reasonable offer that comes across the table first. So if you're a person who likes to haggle and negotiate, but you need to sell your house, you might want to realize you're giving up a little bit of leverage by buying a house first. All right, so let's talk about selling your house first. This is definitely the more conservative approach. It works better in a very slow market. I mean, if you sell your house first and you got a good deposit on it and everything looks fine and the deal's firm, you can shop with confidence because you know exactly what you can afford. Another way selling your house first helps is in this market, really good homes can still sell fast and even in bidding wars. If you get into a bidding war and you know your current home's already sold and you're confident, then obviously you can act more confident in negotiations. Maybe you can do things with conditions in order to get the home you really want. So that's an advantage of already having your home sold first. Now let's talk about the con of selling your house first, and that's just you're under the gun to buy a house. You do not have the luxury anymore to just browse around and look at homes, because if you got to close on your current home, you need a place to live. That means you got to get pretty tight on what you want in a home, and you got to go after it and you got to buy it. Now, there can be a little flexibility. Maybe you have family with a big house and you can live there for a few weeks. These are things you got to look at in your own personal situation, because the more flexibility you have, obviously, the better deal you can negotiate on your next house that you buy. Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video on should I buy first or should I sell first. At the end of the day, there's really no right answer. It all depends on your lifestyle and what you prefer. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends. I'm Jeff O'Leary, the Village Guru. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.